Hi, President Trump campaigning like it's 2016.
So will American voters surprise all the pundits yet again?
From our location next to Fox Square right now, let's talk to former White House press secretary and now senior advisor and spokesperson for America First Action Super PAC, Super Sean Spicer.
That's a mouthful.
No kidding. That's the longest business card I've seen. So is 2018 2016?
In some ways it is. I mean, I think you look at the momentum going into the final couple days, just like 2016, the president's leaving it all on the field. At America First, we've put $30 million into this. But you're seeing races that we didn't think we'd have a shot at. Look at Bob Hugin in New Jersey closing it in. John James in Michigan closing it down. There are races that we didn't think we'd have a chance at and now have gone from being double-digit races to slim single-digit races. So I think Republicans have left it all in the field. You're watching in a lot of these key demographics that gap close. The enthusiasm is up for Republicans. I feel really good about the Senate. I think we could be as high as 56 seats, 55, 56 seats on election night. And I think that we've got a greater and greater chance of keeping the House. It may be slim, but I feel good about it.
Let's look back to 2016 and see how the polls were very close, but they were wrong. Bloomberg had Hillary +3. You had Reuters had Hillary +5. McClatchy had Hillary +2. But when it comes to the popular vote, they were right. But when it comes to electoral, which is the way you play this game, they were wrong.
Right. The fundamental way that things have shifted in the last few years is that the data on voters has gotten much better. So you know who's voted early, what that percentage of people that haven't voted is, and what their percentages of voting in one party or another. So you can actually be much more precise than you have been in the past instead of just looking at polls. And I think that when you look at the number of people who are voting early, I've been down to Texas 3 times. The number of people who are voting early is so much higher, and it's from both parties. But Republican enthusiasm continues to get jacked up, and it's bringing people out there to make sure that their vote is cast and that they understand what's at stake in a way that they probably haven't in previous midterms.
All right, predictions?
I think, as I said, I think the Senate, I wouldn't be surprised to see 55 seats in the Senate. I think we keep the House. It's narrow, but it's between 1 and 3 seats.
Are you surprised? Just a quick thing. You brought up the SNL, and we have making fun of a special operator who's running for Congress because he lost an eye in battle.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Dan Crenshaw is a Navy SEAL who lost an eye on the battlefield, and Saturday Night Live mocked him for that. This isn't just Pete Davidson that did this. They are continuing to promote this video. Lorne Michaels knew about the video. He approved of this, of the skit, rather. He approved of it. He watched it happen. That entire anchor desk of Weekend Update was laughing at it. And then they continue to promote it on YouTube. This is not apologetic. These people mocked a combat veteran. And this is what they think is funny these days. Lorne Michaels should be fired.
Sean Spicer, thank you for being with us.
You bet.